channel, huh? Dark skin to light skin.
It's nice to meet you.
We dealing with somebody that's above.
Oh snap! What y'all doing here, man?
Oh, hi.
I have not seen y'all in a minute. I know, but it's alright. It's your boy Power back at it again with another banger. You already know. Y'all read the title, right? So this is a video for y'all get to know me a little better.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yes, that's right. I got expelled from high school. I still graduated though. I got my diploma. Don't get me wrong. But it's a whole story. It's a whole story. So story time. Let's get into it. Hey, alright guys. So basically, this all started freshman year. I had this teacher. You feel me? He was a history teacher, and we gonna call him Mr. Buttkiss, cause he was a butt kiss. The thing was, kids will always play music in his class and he wouldn't even notice because he'd be reading. So, you know, we'll always be playing music, pumping, and I'm like, wow, he really don't hear this.
Shake your ass, show your titties, girl. Shake your ass, show your titties, shake your ass, show your titties, girl.
So you ever like went to a class, you know, when you waiting on a teacher because you're not there, the door is closed, so all the students is just waiting in front of the school. Waiting in front of the teacher's door. So we was all waiting, and I'm talking to my friend. You know, I'm not gonna disclose his name. He knows who he is, but you know, we was talking, and I don't think he like been to this class before. So we was all waiting for a teacher to get there, and I'm filling him in on how deaf the teacher is. I'm like, bro, you would not believe how deaf this teacher is. Like, you could play your music his whole entire classroom. He won't hear it. Well, here's my friend, like, what you said? What you said? So I'm like, alright. I'm like, bro, what do you mean what I said? He's deaf. Like, he's deaf. Like, he can't hear nothing. This dude's dying, bro. This dude starts crying. Like, he's laughing his ass off. I'm like, what's so funny? What's so funny? I look behind me. Why is the teacher right behind me? Like, I'm deaf? Okay. I'm like, alright, bet. This dude got me on some movie shit.
Oh! He's right behind me, isn't he?
Not really my color, is it?
Like, I've never seen someone do this in real life. But alright. So, you know, I get in trouble, of course. You know, a teacher calls me out of the class, you know. And ever since then, that's the butt kiss never liked me. But that's okay. Like, he didn't really, like, come for me, but he just, you know, we had that little tension. You know, fast forward to junior year. Junior year, I have this teacher again.
You can win.
Now, you know, sometimes when the teacher's reading their books, let's be honest, like, he don't even do popcorn in his class. He don't let nobody get a chance to read. He just reads the whole entire class. So it's like, you know, sometimes you get tired of it. You might want to put your head down. I know teachers hate when you put your head down, but listen to this. So I put my head down in his class, and then he notices, and then he comes straight to me like,
Walk him down, 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 walk him down.
hey, get your head up, get your head up. He was like, next time you put your head down, you're going straight to the office, straight to the office. I'm like, word? I bet. But then he goes to my friend with his head down too, and he's like, oh, you okay? You want to go to the nurse office? You need a nap? You tired? I was like, oh, so it's junior year and he's still playing with me. So I was like, alright, fine. He don't even care if people sleeping. That's what I got from the situation anyway. So I'm like, alright, bet. You know, I didn't really go to sleep on purpose, but he kept reading. So, you know, I kind of dozed off.
I wish we were still together, we wouldn't be like this. And then
I wasn't really trying not to doze off. That was the thing. So I ended up dozing off. Next thing I know, this dude, hot chew, kicks my desk. Try to act like he sneezed. You ever had a teacher just drop a book in front of you and then you just like, yeah, he like kicked my desk. What? I like shook, like, oh my god. And then I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like, man, I should have smacked me. It's like, nah, I was like, I should beat your ass.
And I'm about to whoop your old ass, man, because I'm sick of playing games. You, me, everybody's ass around here. Him?
Like, he caught me off guard. Like, it was a reflex. Like, oh, shoot, I should be, you know, and I caught myself. Cause I was like, oh, I'm in class. Like, I'm in class. Okay. And then he's like, oh my gosh, did you just threaten me?
Well, pardon me, young man, and excuse the shit out of my goddamn French, but did you just threaten me?
Did you just threaten me? I was like, hold up. Did you just hit me with this desk? Cause this desk definitely hit me in my chest. Like, he kicked the mess out of it. Like, boom. Like I thought someone attacked me in my sleep. I didn't even know what happened. So, it was like, okay. So, you know what? I didn't even leave his class immediately. I sat down, let his class finish, stayed up the whole time, and the second it was done, went straight to the office. Next thing I know, DCF come, cops come, asking me questions about him. Would I mind if he was still a teacher? Honestly, I didn't even care if he was still a teacher, as long as he wasn't my teacher, because he was clearly doing stuff to me. So I didn't like it. He ended up not being a teacher no more. I guess he retired. So Mr. Buttkiss was out of there. You know, Mr. Buttkiss gone. Like, bye. And that's not my fault, though. But, you know, everyone gave me credit for getting him fired. Like, all the kids, you know how the kids be, oh, you got him fired, remind us of the story. Like, hey, what did you do again? How it went down? You know, the teachers obviously didn't like it. But that's not the worst part. Fast forward to senior year. That's right. I got expelled my senior year, guys. Fast forward to senior year of high school. Now I get this new science teacher. Never had her a day in my life. I'm gonna call her Miss Bipolar. Miss Bipolar, cause everyone know Miss Bipolar, okay? Miss Bipolar did me dirty, okay? Cause one day, and this my senior year, you know, I just got me a job, just started working somewhere. And then my friend, he also just got a job.
Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay.
So we was in class, like, oh, you got a job? Oh, I got a job too. So he's like, yeah, we both got jobs. I'm like, yeah, we both getting paid. Hey, we about to get paid. Miss Bipolar is in the background. Oh, let me explain something to you. Miss Bipolar only had one friend because she was bipolar. And guess who her only friend was?
Guess who? Oh, fuck. Who could it be?
That's right, Mr. Buttkiss. So when he got fired junior year, she was mad at me. So then she had me senior year. Yes, exactly. Her only friend was gone, and now she had me, the one who did it. So she was like, what's that? What's that? You talking about getting laid? You talking about getting laid? To the office. And I'm like,
Who?
we was clearly talking about getting paid, but you know what? That's all right. I'm going to go to the office. I'm going to go to the office because what she going to do? It's going to be an investigation. He going to say paid. I'm going to say paid. It's going to be done. So I go to the office, and then after that, the next day happened. They do the investigation and call me back to the office. Now, this where everything gets crazy. Because rewind back to freshman year, I had this teacher named Miss Fatson.
Who?
Miss Fatson, because she was fat. She was big and fat. So I call her Miss Fatson, you feel me? And she accused me of calling her racist one time, which was unbelievable. But, you know, I got in trouble for calling her racist. The next day, the very next day, another African-American kid comes out and confesses that he was the kid who called her racist from a whole different class. So I'm like, you know, my logical assumption from this is she must be racist if she thought a random black kid was the kid who called her racist. She didn't even know who called her racist. She just knew it was a black kid who did it, an African American, which had to have been me. So ever since then, I did not, you know, like to associate with her. Senior year, she's now vice principal. So I made it clear that I do not want Miss Faction as my vice principal. Like, I don't want to associate with her, because we have multiple vice principals. But this day, I'm getting called to her office. Even though this was known on the books that I don't like going to her office, because she's, You know, she's clearly a liar because she lied on me. It's like on the books. Like, we could look it up, but that's besides the point. So, then I get to her office, and you will not believe what she says. We have reason to believe that you told the teacher she cannot get laid.
Who?
Imagine my reaction. I'm like,
What the fuck?
first, the teacher sent me to the office talking about trying to get laid. Now you telling me I told the teacher directly she cannot get laid. How? That's a whole different story. A story that doesn't involve an investigation with my friend who I was talking to. So I was like, okay, Miss Faxon, you on with this stuff again. I see you. I got you. Guess what? You're going to get fired for this. I told her that. I was like, just like the other dude, your job's next. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't scared. I was like, yeah, your job's next. I'm going board of education with this story because you done messed up. Like, I got proof. Like, every other kid was in the class, heard what she told me to go to the office for. How you gonna change the story? That's the thing. So it was like, okay. But then she suspended me for 5 days for blasting her, I guess, telling her she was gonna get fired. So I'm like, I'll take my little suspension. I'll be back. I came back the 5th day. They talking about, oh, you're expelled. I was like, what? You gotta see the board of education. We gotta have a whole freaking what's it called? What's it called? We're gonna have to have a whole investigation, I guess. There was like, we're gonna have to have a whole investigation, and we're gonna just have to talk it out. So, you know, they gave me a choice to have a lawyer, and I was like, what do I need a lawyer for? Like, this is light work. It's all lies. But then when I got there, you will not believe the stuff that happened. You will not believe. And I went to Sleazy Tech, okay? If you ever want to know, I went to Sleazy Tech. I'm not disclosing any information. If you know me, you know. If you don't, Sleazy Tech is where I went, okay? Because it was sleazy. But that's besides the point. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Guys, when I got into that room, I got the board of education guy sitting here. I got the principal sitting here. The vice principal sitting there. I have some of the teachers sitting here. They got the recorder right here in the center. We had to swear under oath. Now, mind you, I'm thinking this means we not about to lie. You feel me? Like, I thought being under oath means you going to tell the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help you God. I guess unless you don't believe in that. But I don't know. So, what happened is, first, the principal says, there's a whole conspiracy. I have a whole conspiracy to get every teacher in the school fired. Like, I must have been a mad genius to have a conspiracy to get every teacher in the school fired. So I asked him, what was this conspiracy? Like, what is it? And he had no idea. He was like, how should I know? You're the one who's doing it. And I was like, well, you're the one who's saying it. Like, I never brought up no conspiracy, so you must know information about it. And he didn't say nothing. But then my teacher, who's from the military, is like, oh, I overheard him say he was going to bring a bazooka on the bus and blow someone away with it. But the only reason I did not report him is because I also overheard him say it was a metaphor. A metaphor. What is that a metaphor for? Bringing a bazooka on the bus and blow someone away with it? Like, what? That's a pretty specific metaphor. I would have reported myself if I said that. But okay, they bought that too. But then, not only that, but then Miss Faxon was like, this is why I suspended him. Miss Faxon was like, Miss Fatty McFaxon. I'm sorry. I got carried away. But listen, she said that when he started going off, he was swearing OD, and then she tried to leave, and I stood up and started blocking her path, like, like, so I'm just like, okay, let's say I did do that. How you get past me? How you leave the room? What was the end of that story? Because if I say, that means you ain't getting past me. And if you ain't getting past me, you gotta ask me, you feel me? Like, we would fight. Like, I'm just saying, that's how I would do it when I was, in high school. If I do that, we fighting. And that's it. So how did she get past me? None of that made sense to the board of education. You know what he said? If everyone else is lying, most likely you're lying. And then after that, I was like, it's over for me. It's over. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to just leave. And then you would not believe what Miss Faxon said to me after all of this. Have a nice day.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Oh my gosh. I see you. Alright. Listen, guys. All I'm saying is, I still got my diploma because I went to school. I went to school in the library for the rest of the school year. You know, I had the teacher bring me all my work. Finished it. Even got better grades after that. So, hey, everything worked out. Just know, watch your back, because these teachers aren't perfect. I don't care what the principal says. Why would they do it? Because they're human. Don't ever forget that. And always remember one thing, the power is ours. Hey! Like, comment, subscribe. If you want more videos like this, you already know it's your boy Empower. Keep supporting the channel. Don't ever forget, like, comment, subscribe. You're going to help me if you keep liking. You know, it shows me in the algorithm. So, help support the channel. And we're going to be giving back to the community. I want everyone empowered. Let's get it.